Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me all right in that?
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus.
Oh, you can hear me now?
A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened, up until its creation, to the victor when the spoils, when the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him, however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
That's dope. I can't see.
I think we're here.
What's this? Your niche is still there? Going over there, pouring you some wine.
The key. You must find the key.
Son. Sir.
Nigga having flashbacks.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though.
Eating some shrimp.
Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding
Shrimp
effect.
probably smash. What shrimp you got? I don't need to see
You know,
fishes. All
Dad.
this shit sound good.
She's talking to me.
Look, they're not good, but it sound like it'd be good.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
God damn it.
Free-run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Oh, I got a cape on TV. Rongod.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine.
Fuck a goat.
I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Purp will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Yeah. What up with your brother? Brother, you motherfucker. Tip us on slick so I can slide.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
This ain't a coat, this a cape. Puss ass, nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
I'll find my seat if I have to slap a bitch. Just woke up.
Good evening, sir.
I just got
This
in the
way,
house
please.
about 20 minutes ago.
My apologies.
Excuse me, 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 excuse me.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Ooh.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
This nigga gonna kill him in broad daylight.
Sir, lack more that set word of trial comes on in the afternoon.
1,000 pardons.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
My apologies.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Still been making that and shit for you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't nobody see this grown ass man in the cape creeping above the balcony. If it had been a nigga, they would have caught him standing right next to the ladder. Hey nigga, what you doing? Bathroom ain't that way. Okay. Break the law. Break that law. Break that law.
I've got a bit of stage fright. A little Dutch courage of blooming, Chief.
Shit. Hang on, nigga.
Germany's really burning. It's time to pick up the ball.
You gotta really want to kill somebody to go through all that.
Hey, fellow. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Be quiet.
Come, please!
That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. But I done no wrong. I searched him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. Please! Let us through!
Out of here.
What are those men doing?
I'm scared where it's taken.
Move! Move! Peace, friends, there is no danger! Imbecile! Where are you going?
Get out of here. See what you got going on over there.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that could be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Predator hunting grounds, man, and it looked dope.
And
I
then
think
all
that
will be
gonna
well.
replace Friday 13th.
You sure about that? Of course. Have I ever led you
You
astray?
get the hunt down niggas that's the
you don't seem
predator,
like the others.
and it look like you get
Faith, my
like,
friend.
like it look like the whole
You'll
lobby
see.
set
Well,
up
well.
for Friday 13th.
Seems our esteemed guest is designed to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters.
And kill him.
Top deck's no place for
It-
tender
it-
parnell.
I only played it to
So I
kill
went.
him. I played that before. I love it.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this. That's enough, Graves. Stay out of this.
I forgot how you fight.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off.
Oh,
If the captain
no,
sees
To
us,
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
Ooh, hammer time. Hammer.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that?
This is awesome.
You think I'm afraid, are you?
But you should be.
Left, right. Oh, son.
Never!
Oh, you want to play a bird? This nigga.
How do you like these odds?
Yeah, fuck you. What's wrong with shit?
what's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
Loll about.
A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
My bad.
And why should I help?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive.
I'm planning on pulling up on you next weekend.
What will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
I'm gonna get a room. I'm trying to focus.
Let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
Good day.
Man, I've been out riding since I bought that bitch, man. Probably 12 for that bitch. Got my insurance, got my tag and everything today. And I'm legit in these streets. Skirt.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I best get to work.
He's cut our rashes again. You're not going to second thoughts, are you?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Man, I'm tempted to pull off the night and go get me a room, man. Stream. Post up in addition stream, man.
Quiet! Here it comes! Make like your work.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken it?
No, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain.
You sound just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Ethan Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
Yeah, my guy. Trying to put
How are
him up.
things?
Shit,
Calm and
if
quiet.
If
Just the way I like it.
Man, if Raquel didn't have
What brings you
school
topside?
tomorrow, I'll pull up tomorrow.
Thought I'd wander a bit.
Drop off
Stretch my legs.
at the
That's all.
fire station.
Take care where you
CPR
tread.
class.
Deck hides all manner of danger in the
My
dark.
CPR class is
What was that?
the fire class.
Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Won't hardly take his hat off.
Quiet! Here he comes! Make like your work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're tinned fish biscuits.
Eat, agree that. Man said she throwing them shrimp back.
Curious. Most curious.
Most curious. She throwing them bitches back. See, can't tell her nothing. She sucking the head out them crawfish. Jokes in there. I know they big shrimp. I eat so many shrimp. I got eyeball boil.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills. Why are they doing this? Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My theory is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down!
Cannonballs is flying at you. You know
Our warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail, to load a cannon, to wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Fuck a dog. Fuck a goat, nigga.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Give me a sword, nigga. Stab the nigga real quick. Yo said, watch this. I'm gonna fuck him up. On God. Come on. Get up. Get up, punk. Voila.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have me.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
Jack Sparrow,
I won't do it.
You gotta do it, man.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
Let me drive the boat.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was
Arm
madness.
yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Thank you.
Dominoes and everything.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
And they got some strong ass hands, I can tell you that. Big fella, big fella. Man said I wanna go swim, I ain't got nowhere to go down. Man, I thought that I went in put swimming in the tank or something, 17 and got like full tank. I want to make a little play right now, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, schmiggity, schmaggity, schmoogity.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Someone stop him!
Oh, hold on a second. Let me shoot the test back.
Boston's quite a lively city. There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Get back here with that, you rogue! News from France. The French political thinker and writer, the Baron de Montesquieu, has died at the age of 66.
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Good day, sir. Yeah, come in.
Baron de Montesquieu has died at the age of 66. The Boston Country Journal, your favorite penny shop. The Boston Country Journal, the world for a penny.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, But the rooms are spacious and they do not cry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Out the way, man. Where is it? See what's going on in here.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps you've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way. Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Go on now, before you make us mad. You too.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Oi! Ape them! Shoot them before they reach us!
Use those damn muskets, and you won't have to reload.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with your show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the job.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Apham! This one's got some shot on him.
Yo, hold up, y'all.
You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parked.
A shame so many had to die.
Aye. Terrible
You in the
tragedy.
cut too.
Green dragon in it. I need a drink.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Y'all right here. What's up?
Them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Why's you always got to go and spoil the sport?
What y'all need to know about the dirt side? What y'all need to know about the dirt side? My bad, y'all. Got text messages.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Might be about the slangs for a second.
Those badges running around all up on his shop. Boy, Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are. My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need. The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
Hey y'all, I gotta go. I'm gonna be back though.